welcome to my channel. Today we are decorating for Halloween. Halloween is one of my favorite holidays. I look forward to this time of year all year long. I love fall/Halloween and then going into Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I'm so excited for this video, you guys. So today we are going to be decorating for Halloween, and I have some fun DIYs to share with you as well as some yummy treats, because it wouldn't be a KJ Decorate With Me video if I didn't share some yummy treats, right, you guys? Now, without further ado, let's get into the Halloween fun. So it is day 2 of my Halloween decorating. We did the kitchen and part of the living room yesterday. Now we're going to do the entryway and the family room and a little bit more of the living room. And then we are done. I love having my Halloween decor up. As you guys can see, I've already done it. We're gonna go back in time and I'm going to show you what I decorated. But today is day 2. We're really excited to get the house all spookified and ready for Halloween. So let's get into it. So the Minnie Mouse Jack-o'-lantern and the Mickey Mouse Jack-o'-lantern are both from Shop Disney from this year. And then I have these cats that are the TY brand, so the same as Beanie Babies. So I have 2 of those and the black cat over there. This garland is from TJ Maxx or Home Goods, I forget which one. Then I have Mickey and Minnie hiding in there. They were from Shop Disney a few years ago. I would have loved to have them sit, you know, like where the cats are, but they just wouldn't stay. So they have to be tucked away. So this broom is actually from Trader Joe's, I think 2 years ago, and it still has a hint of that fall scent. I forget exactly what it is, but it still has a hint of it. But when I first got it, what is it? It's it's not cinnamon, I can't remember what it is, but whatever it is, when I first got it, it made my whole house smell amazing. So I held on to it. You can get them every year, but I just decided to keep this one because I like it with my Hocus Pocus decor. So here is how it turned out. By the way, I've got Hocus Pocus on over there just to get ourselves in the mood. But I did want to show you everything and where I got it because this is one of my favorite parts of my whole house. So I have these Sanderson sister Funkos. Those I got at Spirit Halloween. I also got the potions from Spirit Halloween. These were from 2 years ago. Then back there, this potion was from Christmas Tree Shop years ago. This was from Michael's a couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago. I think I got it for like 80% off or 90% off, I think 3 years ago. So pretty good deal there. I told you guys my broom was from Trader Joe's. This is from Shop Disney. This is Binks. This pumpkin or it's actually a jack-o'-lantern. Should I turn it to the jack-o'-lantern side? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below if it should be the jack-o'-lantern side. I kind of think I like the one over here plain, but that's from Dollar Tree. The Buffalo Plaid pumpkins are from Dollar Tree. This sign and the 3 candlesticks are from Michael's. Again, I got that at like 80 or 90% off 3 years ago. This skull and this pumpkin are from the Target dollar spot from a couple years ago. Then this garland is from Home Goods. The books I mentioned were from the Dollar Tree. The pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. The mug here, the Hocus Pocus mug, that is from Shop Disney. The Sanderson sisters here in their little cauldron are also from Shop Disney. This is from Home Goods. And the skull is from the Target dollar spot from a few years ago. So is the tree. And then this little jack-o'-lantern is from the Dollar Tree. Again, this is always one of my favorite places to decorate in my entire home. I love having this up. It makes me so happy and I'm always sad to take it down, but at least this year I know my Grinch entryway decor will be replacing my Hocus Pocus entryway decor, so it won't make me too sad. But again, here we go with Hocus Pocus in the background. So we're gonna move to this part of the house to start decorating while we have Hocus Pocus on. So I'm not loving this area. I like the garland okay. Right now, because we're watching Hocus Pocus, as you can see, we have the PlayStation on, so the controller's out, there's more remotes out, so I mean, I'm just ignoring that. But I have the pumpkins on either side, and they were just pumpkins that I had that I didn't have a place for. Like, I really love my spider pumpkin that I made, and you know, I love the buffalo check pumpkins, and I mean, I like these pumpkins, but I don't know, there was no place to put them. So for this year, I'm just gonna stick them on either side of the entertainment center and just, if you guys have any suggestions on what to put on the entertainment center, please let me know in the comments down below. Here's that Boo to You sign that I showed you guys earlier from Target. Then I have this garland I got from Hobby Lobby, I think last year, you guys. No, 2 years ago. I have this Hobby Lobby garland here. I have a couple of Dollar Tree pumpkins in here. Those usually go in my powder room, but I decided to put them in the garland this year. Then I have these pumpkins here. Again, I'm not loving the entertainment center. So any suggestions I would love to hear. I feel like, I don't know, I didn't like the, like the mix of black and white with the orange. Originally I had one of the buffalo plaid pumpkins on that side and one of the orange ones over here, but I just didn't like how it looked. So I put all of the black and white on this side. We've got the garland here, and then we've got Hocus Pocus on the TV. And then over here I have these pumpkins. This I also made. This was Dollar Tree materials. I got one of those like styrofoam pumpkins, a piece of material, and I just stuffed it in there. I think it's cute. It's just, I don't know. I made it, I think, a couple years ago, maybe last year, and I just didn't have a place for it. So yeah, that's the entertainment center. I don't love it, but let me know in the comments down below some suggestions for it. I can work on that next year. It doesn't have to be done this year. One of my biggest tips, you guys, is not everything has to be done this year. You know, you can always buy things for next year. Like, you know, just have your decor ever changing, ever growing. So this will be a project for next year. And then just over here, it says Creep It Real. I have some boo bag things in here for my kiddos. And I think we got that at the library last year that my daughter could decorate. So I just wanted to keep that out because I will be doing a video on what I got for my kids' boo bag. So be on the lookout for that. I just realized I didn't tell you where everything was from. So this was from Michael's, and then I did the craft with the pumpkin here. These are from Hobby Lobby. I got these 90% off. They still have them on Hobby Lobby. They were $12, $11.99, and I got them for 90% off. So pretty good deal there. Then the garland, same thing. I have that garland over there as well. I got 2 of them. Again, that was $2. I think it was originally like $19.99. That's from Hobby Lobby, and I got it 90% off a couple years ago. These are Dollar Tree pumpkins, and I told you guys I made that from Dollar Tree stuff. Then over here I have my little Beanie Babies, little plushes, and those are from my childhood. So, you know, you can't really get them anymore, I guess, unless you get them on eBay. Then I have more garland over here with some Dollar Tree pumpkins sprinkled in. And then on this couch, I have the Sanderson sisters, some red pillows with grateful pillows in front of them. So we've got like a fallish kind of look over here with the Sanderson sisters. Then over here in the recliner, I have baby Yoda dressed as a mummy and baby Groot dressed in a little pumpkin. And it's like a little jack-o'-lantern with Rocket Raccoon on the pumpkin. I think these are so cute. These were from Shop Disney several years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, I think 2 years ago. And then over here, the Sanderson sisters, I think, were from 3 years ago. I think 3 years ago. And those are from Shop Disney. And the pillows are from, the grateful pillows are from CVS many years ago. And then the red pillows are from my friend Lori. Her mom gave them to me, Mary. So thank you, Mary. I do use them. So those she gave to me years ago, and I just love them. I think they go with a lot of decor. They go with my fallish colors for Halloween. They go with my Christmas decor. They go for Valentine's Day. So I've gotten a lot of use out of them. Then over here, I have some more Halloween pillows. The jack-o'-lantern pillow is from the Target dollar spot from a few years ago. And then this other one over here that says, let's snuggle and watch scary movies. That is also from the Target dollar spot a few years ago. And then this Happy Halloween bat is from Michael's a couple years ago, again, 80 or 90% off. Now we're going to head into my powder room. I don't have a ton here, but I am going to show you what I did decorate. I don't use a ton of decor in my guest bathroom, but I had to find a place for my little soap that I made. I'm going to put it right here. Now let's take a moment and I'm going to show you how I made it. For this DIY, you need some orange hand soap in a clear container, some spider rings, or if you have some other kind of like little spider toys, you can use those too, but the spider rings work well. And then if you have a Cricut, you can either use your Cricut, or if you want to get some sticker letters, you can do that as well. I do have a Cricut, not going to use it for right now. What I'm going to use are some stencils and then some paint. I'll get to that a little bit later. So that is everything you need for this DIY. So now that we've removed the label, you could remove this one. I'm just going to leave it on for now. We're going to take this out. Leave that there for now. I'm going to put this by my sink. So now we're going to take our spider rings and we're going to cut the backs off. So just do that for all of your spider rings. Now we're going to take our spiders and we're going to put them inside the soap. So you can use your soap there to push them down. This is an orange spider, so it's a little bit tougher to see. We'll do a black spider next. So now I'm going to take a black spider. This one will definitely be easier to see. And we'll stick that one in there. So same thing, just going to stick my spider in there, move them around. Oh yeah, like that one you can really see. So I just sort of adjusted them as best I could. It's tough to see the little orange spiders on camera, but you definitely can see the black ones. Those on camera stand out. How spooky. Now I'm gonna take my black paint. I'm gonna shake it up a little bit. And then I'm just gonna put a little bit, whoop, shake it up more, guys. It looks like an eye, doesn't it? Spooky eye. So now I'm just gonna take my black paint, put it like that. Now you can totally leave your soap like this. I'm just going to paint the word boo on it. So I'm using my daughter's stencil here. So I'm just gonna use the B. We've got a letter B here, and I'm gonna paint that on. So now, I mean, I think that's centered, as centered as it's gonna be. It doesn't have to be perfect, so I'm just gonna paint as best I can. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. We're gonna paint boo on there. So let's see, how does that look? Our B, I can always go back and fix it. And then we have an O over here. So let's line that up as best we can. I think that's close enough. Oh look, I can see the O. I'm probably gonna have to go back over and paint all of this, but we'll use the stencil as our guide, I guess. And again, if you have a Cricut, or if you want to buy from the Dollar Tree, they have like alphabet letters, you can definitely do that too, and put whatever word you want on there. So let's see, hopefully, like I said, it comes out okay, guys. All right, so painting my O. This is how it turned out. I think it's so cute. If you guys had more black spiders, I suggest adding more black ones. I just happen to have orange ones on hand. I can see them, but they don't really show up on camera. And then also, if you wanted to tie a ribbon around the top, you could do that. Like I said, you could use your Cricut to put the word boo on there, or even Happy Halloween, or if you wanted to get the letters from Dollar Tree, the alphabet letters, and write boo on there, or whatever saying you wanted, you could totally do that too. So here's my little boo soap. Not really gonna put any other decor in here. Hey guys. I'm just going to leave the soap in here, and then also on this wall over here, I have this sign that I made. I made this painting on my 30th birthday, so several years back. I'm in my late 30s, so it's been a minute, but I painted this. It was one of the first, I think it was the very first paint night John and I did. So I always put it in the powder room. We put a lot of paintings in here because, we painted them, so we want a place to put them. So this is usually where one of them goes. Next up, I'm gonna show you how to make these spider pumpkins. So for this DIY, you need a pumpkin. You can either use a real pumpkin. I'm using a craft pumpkin. This one was from Michael's, this craft pumpkin, and then you need some paint. I'm using black paint. So now I'm gonna take the paint. I'm just gonna use an egg carton for my paint. And so what you want to do is take the pumpkin and put your thumb in it. And we're going to make thumbprints all over the pumpkin, like polka dots. Now that I've got my dots, I'm going to paint little legs on my dots to make spiders. So spiders have 8 legs. I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit 8 on all of them, but we'll see. You get the idea. All right, guys, are these not so fun? These creepy, crawly pumpkins. I feel like if you're into the black and white theme, these are perfect. Really love these and can't wait to put them out in my decor. Let me know in the comments down below if you will be trying this. For this recipe, you will need some brownie mix, and then make it according to the package directions. Mine calls for oil and 2 eggs. I also use Pam for the dish here because that's what I'm going to bake it in, an 8x8 glass dish. Then you need some Halloween Oreos. I mean, if you want to be festive, you don't have to use the Halloween ones, but I did grab those. Some Halloween sprinkles, some chocolate chip cookie dough, and then some of the Pillsbury Ghost cookies, or you could use, the pumpkin ones, whatever Halloween ones they have. So the first thing I am going to do is make my brownie batter to prep to make the entire dish. pulled this out of the oven and let it cool off. So now we're gonna cut into it and see how it tastes. Now for the taste test. Gotta get everything in that bite. This is so good. You got your chocolate chip cookie in there, your brownie, your Oreo, your sugar cookie on top. I like the sprinkles because they add a little bit of crunch. So good. Chef's kiss. Super easy to make, super fun. They're really rich. You can definitely feed like 16 people with this thing. Let me know in the comments down below if you will be trying it too. Now I have a fun little DIY treat for you guys. This one you don't have to bake anything, you just have to have the items and sort of craft it. So, can you guys see me like talking with my hands over here? So, you need some peanut butter cups. I like the ones from Trader Joe's. You need some Oreos. They don't have to be the Halloween ones. Those are just the ones I have on hand. You need icing. You don't have to have red. Again, it's just what I have on hand. And then some little googly eyes or, like edible eyes. So the first thing we're gonna do is take our Oreo apart. You wanna keep the cream on it if you can. So I'm going to break this in half. Let's see, yep, break it in half like that. And then we're gonna take our little cup here, Reese's cup or peanut butter cup. We're gonna put our little bat wings on there. And if you don't want the orange to show, you can use other icing, but those are gonna be our little bat wings. And then we're just going to take our icing like this. For the eyes, we're gonna put our eyes on. And oh my goodness. Look at that, you guys. You have a little bat Oreo. I mean, are those not adorable? How easy was that? It took me all of what, like 30 seconds to make? How cute. I love these. I love these little bats. I think they'd be so great if you're having a Halloween party. They're just so adorable and so easy to make. Let me know in the comments down below if you'll be trying them out. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps out my channel a lot. And if you're new here and you like the content, I would love to have you hit that subscribe button down below. And if you made it all the way to the end of this video, leave me a ghost emoji since we used some of those ghost cookies in one of our treats today. And with that, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye and happy Halloween.